Hello, welcome to Akulmek Live. I am Kanchan Verma. And today in this series, we will be discussing about some aspects of public relations. And today we have a very prominent, experienced public relation professional, Ritu Gupta. So first, let's welcome her. Hello, Ritu. How are you doing today? Welcome to the show.
I'm absolutely fine, Kanchan.
So, yes,
I'm absolutely fine, Kanchan, and so delighted to be back on your show.
So we will be discussing about public relation, yet another topic. So what?
Kanchan, we'll be talking about the internal communication. The internal communication, which is a very strong part in public relations, one of the very strong aspects that having communication inside your organization. Because most of the time till now we have discussed about public relation communication, which is a company and an organization making to the outside public, perhaps the shareholders, the investors, the media, the audiences outside, the general public. So today we are going to talk about on the other side of the table, that is inside the organization. What is the role of the PR person? What is the role of the PR consultant of that particular organization, and why it is important?
Well, when we are talking about internal communication, so first we would like to ask: is internal communication is required in the company?
Absolutely, absolutely, it is required because there are so many people who are working in the organization, so many employees. So it is very important to have their support, their trust, and to have your image also among them, to have a positive image about yourself. So public relations is required internally. Perhaps the way we work for the external public, it is not done on that basis, but yes, public relations, internal public relations is required on day-to-day basis, and it is a very important aspect of public relations because if your own employees they are satisfied, they are going to be strong pillars. Also, they are going to spread the word about yourself, your organization, when they go back home, when they talk, when they mingle with the general masses. So they are very strong. It's a very strong aspect.
Well, what kind of a plan is being executed in the companies when we are talking about internal public relation?
So, in internal public relations, the PR executive or the PR consultant or the complete PR department, those who are working, they try to, create a harmony between the employees and the management. They are the spokesperson between the management and the employees. They do everything where the employees remain happy. Their main job is to present a positive image about the management to the employees and also give feedback to the management about whatsoever and howsoever the employees are feeling. Number two, the good organizations have their internal communication. I mean, they have a magazine, an internal communication magazine. It depends. It can be fortnightly, monthly, or it can be taken out in 3 months. It all depends on the budget of the organization, where the message of different members of the management is published in the magazine, where the employees they write the articles, get their poetry is published, or if there is any important happening, an event or function which has taken place, an article is written about it, and the photographs are carried along with it, and also. There are obituaries. There are, other things which are happening in the lives of the employees, in the personal life of the employees. It is all published there. It is done because family feeling is being tried to foster among the employees, and this should be done. All the good organizations, they have their various channels of internal communication, And this is how they do it, because it is very important that if you want to be successful, then your employees should have trust in you. And so internal communication is very important. And the management and the employees, they have various functions, various gatherings, various parties. So these are all organized by the public relations department.
Well, would you like to share any case study which you appreciate and the kind of work which is done internal public relation activity by any company?
Of course. So I personally believe that the internal communication in India is best done by Tata groups. The Tatas, they are the best people. They go to any length to take care of their employees. So there have been cases. We all know about the attack on Taj Group of hotels in Mumbai, and many of the employees of Taj Group who were over there doing the duty, who were present there, they passed away. So the Tata took care of the families. They adopted all the families. Believe me, all the families were adopted. The children were given the financial aid, complete 100% financial aid was given to the children, and they were made to finish their studies. They were provided the jobs, and the employees who died next to them, whosoever was, educated, was given some kind of jobs by in different groups, different companies of Tatas. Now, this is internal communication, and this was very well published in the Tata's own internal magazine, which they also told everyone in any of the Tata's plant. It is done so because, you have to let your employees also know that have trust in us. Have trust in us. We are going to take care of you. For example, if you have been to Jamshedpur, which is Tata Nagar, I personally feel, Kanchan, it is one of my favorite city. It's one of my favorite city. It is slightly high, slightly on the hills. It's so clean, so beautifully taken care of. And all the people who are staying there, most of them are Tata's employees. They have the healthcare sector there. They have the hospitals, which takes care of the employees. They have the best of the schools. They have picnic spots. They have everything for the entertainment. The Jamshedpur itself is an example of internal communication. You ask your employees to work for you, and in return, you're giving them 100% facility. And you are also providing them platform where they can, perform, they can talk, they can do various things. And these all things are being showcased to the other public, outside public also, so that, in future, you get good employees. The employees who walk in your organization to work have trust that they're going to join a very good organization. So Tata is a big organization, but also in Delhi, I've seen many small organizations doing similar things for their, employees.
Well, external communication and internal communication are both our public relations are very, very important.
Yeah.
But what is the difference? And do you really need specialized people to do internal relations?
No, you really don't need specialized people. The people who are doing external public relations, the external communication, those people are required to do the internal communication work. So, like for example, I was working for one organization, and I was heading their PR department, and my main job, my main portfolio, my main responsibility was to deal with the media, the outside public, and anything and everyone outside the organization who would help us. But at the same time, my job was to take out the internal magazine, which was called Channel. My job was to collect the articles, get it published, design the magazine. My main job was also to get the CEO of the company make him write the article, make him write the message. And most of the time, CEOs don't write. It was I who would write on their behalf, on most of the people. And also, if anything is happening, any mishappening is also happening in the organization among the employees, which may hamper the growth of the organization, it was my job to let the management know about it, provide them the solution, make them talk to the employees also. getting the new schemes. For example, I was the main person who got the Max insurance company introduced in my organization, and I was the person who helped out my management that how they can let their employees benefit through Max policies also. And so these were the various things which, I mean, it may look small, but then on the longer run, these are very beneficial for the employees. And this is what internal communication is about, that you are letting your employees know that we care for you. You are earning the money and we want you to spend your money wisely. So be careful.
Well, any last thoughts? You want to give any message to the companies who are doing internal communication, internal public relations? You want to guide them, or you want to give any message to them?
Yes, I want to give one message that in most of the time, when most of the organization these days, I'm not talking about the big groups like Godrej and Tatas, they are very well concerned people about their employees. But most of the organizations which are starting the new startups or the middle level businessmen, they want their PR people to take care of the outside employees, outside, so not the employees, sorry, outside public, the media, the masses outside. Through them, they can be beneficial to the outside public, but at the same time, please take care of your employees. The internal communication is very important because it is your employee who helps you out directly or indirectly in making your public relation strong. It is your employee who helps you out directly or indirectly, making your image strong outside in the world of external public. So take care of your internal public also, and it's a very important responsibility of PR department.
As usual, it is so interesting to talk to you today and learn about internal public relation activities and how it is very important. We'll be meeting again with another topic. Till then, bye bye and you take care.
Bye bye, Kanchan. And it's so nice to talk with you, and we should meet again. Thank you. Bye bye.